we love the idea of hidden masters and secret keys, because it comforts us. Huh? I mean, if someone else knows the answer, then we are not to be blamed for our stuckness or even stagnation. Huh? But what if those stories are mostly fear dressed up as mystery or controversy? Huh? What if evolution, whether personal or collective, is less about guarded secrets and more about survival, more about intention and awareness? You know, the myth of secret knowledge suggests that a small group is holding truth while the rest of us remain pawns. Huh? That story keeps you searching outward. It keeps you waiting for rescue and even shrinking into helplessness. You know, real change, however, usually looks far less cinematic because it is people noticing their reality. It is people deciding to act and repeatedly choosing practices that increase competence, practices that increase resources and resilience. You know, survival pressures force adaptation. Intention shapes which adaptations are chosen. Now, those who awaken are not just clinging to a scroll of mystery. They simply stop autopiloting. They make deliberate choices and they persist long enough to transform. You know, I mean, if there's any secret, then it's a very ordinary secret. And that is relentless work of seeing clearly and acting consistently on that clarity. You know, without concrete proof, then chasing theories or chasing controversies is just fear in new packaging. You know, psychologically, belief in hidden masters is fueled by cognitive biases, pattern seeking, agency detection, and even the need for control in an uncertain world. You know, conspiracy narratives reduce anxiety by offering simple villain and clear causes, but they also externalize responsibility. You know, you wait for revelation instead of building competence. Moving out of that trap requires shifting your focus of control inward. Learn, practice, fail, adapt. You know, awareness plus action rewires the brain from helplessness to efficiency, or should I say efficacy. Spiritually, chasing secret knowledge is often a spiritual bypass, an attempt to avoid the messy, humbling work of inner transformation. You know, true awakening is not a stolen key, but a lived discipline. Your presence, your integrity, and embodied intention. You know, that is the true awakening. The soul's evolution happens when you accept reality, when you take responsibility for your growth and align your choices with a deeper purpose. That alignment, not esoteric secrecy, that alignment creates lasting dominance and flourishing. You know, in short, there is comfort in believing someone's hiding the answers, but that comfort keeps you small. Evolution and awakening are usually the result of survival instinct plus intentional action. That is awareness, discipline, and persistence. You know, so stop outsourcing agency to myths. You know, stop bypassing inner work with secret quests. The real questions are you awake to your reality or still running on autopilot? You know, and always choose awareness. My people, heal. Heal.